Welcome ladies, my name's Katie Peach and I'm here today on behalf of MoveActive for another wonderful International Women's Health Week. This mini yoga flow goes out to all of you women who are incredible, supportive, caregiving people in your everyday lives. We'll start in a comfortable seat. You might soften off the eyes, perhaps taking one hand to rest onto your belly. And sending your attention deep down into your belly. Noticing the light pressure of your touch. And the supportive, comforting sensation that seems to spread from the center of your palm out. Warming the navel center. And as you take your next breath in, send it all the way down to the belly, breathing out into the palm of your hand. Noticing the way that the belly corresponds to your breath. And then you might keep that energy flowing. Take a deep breath in, right down to the belly. Breathe out into your hand. And let that wave a little higher up, this time towards your heart center. And you might bring your other hand to rest there onto your heart. And taking a deep inhale into the bottom hand. Waving that prana up along the front body towards your top hand. And as you exhale, there's a slow melting of the breath from the top hand back down to the bottom hand. Deep inhale, bottom hand, top hand. Slow exhale, top hand, bottom hand. And perhaps you stay here for a few more cycles of breath. Or maybe you're ready to let that blossom into movement now. Letting the heart rise, you might cactus the arms out wide as you take a deep breath in. And then doming through the back body, send the breath away. Breath in, heart lifts. Breath out to dome. And letting your movements be nice and organic. And feeling into every part of your breath and body. Now might be time now to take your hands down to the mat, curling over into your tabletop position. Your next breath might transition you through your cat-cow. Until you're ready to eventually tuck the toes and send the hips up to your down face dog. And feel free to keep moving, letting the breath be your guide here. Your next inhale might wave you right up to your tippy toes and send the heart forward for a variation of your up dog. And softening through the knees and waving yourself back, down dog as you breathe out. There might be a circle or two more like this, moving in your own way, your own time, tapping into that creative, soulful self that's within. You might enjoy a moment of stillness. And then perhaps start to tippy toe your way up to the top of the mat.
And taking little baby steps to fold yourself deeply into a forward fold. And tiptoe the feet out wide, and then perhaps you take hold of your elbows as the shoulders start to melt a little closer down to the mat. And take a deep breath in, circle your way over your right toes and inhale up. And maybe pausing at the top, there might be a little back bend if it feels nice. And continuing to circle down the left side. Perhaps you reverse, inhaling up left side. Circling through center and back down to the other side. And we'll let the hands melt down to the mat. And slowly peel your way up to standing. Our breath in picks up your right toes. Maybe the hands sweep up to the ceiling. And then as you fold forward, can you point your toes to the left side of the mat? Inhale, knee to center. Maybe there's a warrior 3 to transition you back now to your high lunge. Take a deep breath in. And cactus the arms at the top, find a little back bend, and then send all that energy away as you straighten the front leg. Breath in, high lunge. Breath out, circle hands down. You're welcome to step back to your 3-legged dog. Maybe there's a little flow here for you. Or you might let both knees melt down to the mat and breathe your way through a few circles of your cat-cow. Eventually the toes tuck, hips lift. And once again, we make our way to the top of the mat. Maybe this time you keep the legs straight and invite a sway through the hips. Half lift at the top, heart shines forward, and exhale to fold in deeply. And breath in to rise, pick up your left toes with you this time. We fold ourselves forward and stick the toes out to the right side of the mat to maybe you tap them lightly. Knee comes in through center. And then stepping back, warrior 3, into your high lunge. Energy lifts as the heart shines up, circle the arms out wide, and then press that all away from you, front leg straightens. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale to circle hands down to the mat. 3-legged dog, right leg. And perhaps there's a flow for you. Once again, sinking knees down to mat. A round of your cat-cow. And then sitting back onto your heels. And taking a moment to notice the softening of the navel. And the steadying of your breath. And the silence that rests behind the noise of the world. And you're welcome to sit here a little longer if you have time and space. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your practice.